Hey Insiders, we've got a very special guest joining us here today who has recently just graduated from our flagship course LMA, which is the Life Mastery Achievers. And she's so graciously going to be coming on here today to tell us about her experience from start to finish and everything else in between. And I guess before we begin, if you wouldn't mind telling everybody what's your name and where you're currently based.
My name is Marie McBean, and I'm currently based in New York,
Fantastic. Marie, lovely
United
to have you
States.
with us. Thanks so much for giving us your time here today. And I guess before we dive into all things LMA, I'm just curious to know, what would you say was the biggest struggle or challenge that you were facing in your life prior to joining the LMA program?
The biggest struggle and that I had was procrastination and not recognizing that it was procrastination, always dabbling and always putting off something until tomorrow when I could have did it today.
Mhm. And you said that the biggest thing that you were struggling with was procrastination. How long would you say you had been struggling with procrastination for consciously? Like how long were you aware that you've been consciously struggling with it?
Um, Consciously, it has been for a couple of years.
Okay. And subconsciously, like how long would you say it's been happening?
Subconsciously, it was like I didn't recognize it, so I just put it off as something else.
Mm,
So it must have been 10, 15 years or so.
wow. And how was that, like on reflection now, how was that procrastination affecting your day-to-day life?
The procrastination, how it affected my day-to-day life was that I never really got things done. I was always putting things off until the next following day. And then when the next day came, it was always something else that I actually like I actually put off.
And it was just like becoming a cycle of
It
falling into
was
the
it
cycle.
was just a cycle, a cycle, a cycle.
Mm. And then whenever LMA came across your path, then Marie, how did that unfold for you? Like, did you just see the video? Did you jump on the webinar? How did LMA come on your path?
The LMA came on my path when it was a Sunday and it was before Christmas, and I was on social media and I came across, so I heard the Lord say procrastination. And then I went to this one particular website and I said I was going to sign up. And after I said that, I came across Tim's video and I said, what is this? And I said, okay, let me just sign up. So I ended up signing up for the one that was at 7 o'clock at night.
Mhm.
And as I did that, I said, wait a minute, there is going to be one in a couple of minutes. Let me actually go and hear exactly what he has. Let me actually hear what like he has to say. So I end up going back in and signing up for the one for 11:15. And as I did that, I said, okay, I listened to what Tim had to say, and so much resonated with me in reference to procrastination and putting like things off. And I didn't join at that particular moment, but then I came back about quarter to seven to listen to the one that I signed up earlier.
Mhm.
And I at that particular moment, I heard what the pastor said that the Lord is going to deal with you in reference to your limited beliefs. And
Mhm.
at that particular moment, I knew that that was what the Lord wanted me to do. I said, I don't know where the money's coming from. I don't know how it's coming. So I end up signing up, but I didn't sign up right away. I did one of the calls that Wednesday, and the Tuesday night I had more than half of the money.
Wow. Wow. And what would you say for you, Marie? Like, what made LMA a good fit for you?
What made LMA a good fit for me? It actually brought out everything that I was going through in reference to the procrastination. It slapped me in my face so hard that I was like, no, I have to deal with this right now. I have to take care of this now. I'm not going to wait another year. Um, and I said, no, I'm just going to deal with it now. And that's exactly what I did.
Wow. What would you say surprised you the most or made you the most happiest about the LMA program?
So the most happiest that came out of it was that I found an actual community that we're all going through the same thing, and there's no one judging no one. And not only that, my my like coach, which is you, Liam, you have been so fantastic from the beginning to the end. And the greatest thing about this whole experience is that I now know, I now recognize, and instead of putting off for tomorrow, I can head on and attack it right then and there with my limiting beliefs.
Wonderful. And before signing up, I'm just curious, like, was there any part of you skeptical? Was any of you thinking, like, what is this? What am I getting involved in? Am I going to be able to do this? Did you have any form of skepticism before coming on board?
The skepticism that I did have was I I never heard of Tim.
Mm,
Where am I sending my money to? um, I've never heard of him. I don't know who he is. I don't really give money away like that, but it was an urgency that I had within, it was an urgency which I had in my spirit.
mm. Nice. And one thing you just said there now as well, I just wanted to ask you a little bit more about was you mentioned the community that you've met on this journey as well. How important has it been connecting with people who are on a similar journey to you and being able to go through this journey with others?
actually con- Actually connecting with the actual community has been a wonderful experience. The reason why I said a wonderful experience because we are all going through the same thing. And if I feel stuck or if something is going on, there is someone, whether it's you or whether it's the actual community, I could reach out, I could put something in a community blog or so forth. I could go live, I could let them know exactly what I'm going through, exactly what I'm feeling.
Mm,
And we all encourage each other. It is a positive atmosphere, there's no negative
mm.
whatsoever.
Wonderful. And for you personally, what would you say is now the biggest thing that has shifted for you in your life? Now, you've gone through LMA. I know you've learned a lot, taken away so many things, but what has changed for you? What's one thing that's definitely changed for you that you do differently now or that operates differently in your life for you?
One of the biggest things that have changed for me is that I am more freer. I'm not holding on to negative things or anything or negative people or negative energy. I just put them at the foot of the cross and I put them at the foot of the cross and let God take care of it. Take Let God take care of it because me putting in that negative energy is not going to bring in positive. If I want something positive, then I have to radiate positive.
Mm, wonderful. And for people that don't know Tim, like you just said, you didn't know Tim before coming on board here. Having learned from Tim now, how would you summarize Tim as a teacher, trainer, facilitator?
Oh my goodness, Tim is. Oh, what can I say about Tim? Tim has the energy. He is warm. He is welcoming. He's so sincere. He has compassion. I haven't seen that anywhere else.
Mm,
And that's why I was kind of hesitant. Uh, I was really hesitant about should I actually go with this program or should I actually go with this program or not? And just sitting there, just listening to him, he has been on the same path, the same journey. So I felt, hey, if Tim did it, then I basically could do it too.
mm. Wonderful. Wonderful. And from what you've experienced so far, who would you say LMA is tailored towards? What sort of a person would benefit greatly from LMA?
What sort of person could benefit from the LMA? Everybody could benefit from the LMA as long as they have an open mind to it. If if the mind is not open and if the mind does not want to change, then there's no way that LMA is for them. As long as they have an open mind to
Mm,
actually change, then they will change with the LMA program. It is a proven success. It is it is worth every golden nugget that Tim gives out, and Tim over delivers all the time.
Mm, wonderful. And what advice would you give to someone who's thinking about joining LMA? They want to come on board, they want to change their life, but they're still sitting on the fence. What would you say to those people other than just do it? What would you truly say to someone who's thinking about coming on board?
What I would say to someone who's thinking about coming on board, pray about it. And after you pray about it and you get your answer, that's that's come aboard. This is a ride, and it's not a ride that you would do for 1 day or 2 days. This is a lifetime.
Mm,
And that's what I love about this LMA community. It's a lifetime of changing.
mm,
It is not that I'm going to do it for a week or 2 weeks. No, every day something is evolving. Every, every day something is also changing as well.
wonderful.
And don't hesitate, but to come and join the LMA family. You will be welcome. We welcome you.